You're a professional photographer. You need a professional headshot, for goodness sake.
Agreed. Cheers.
Cheers.
All right, so let me tell you the story. One day, I'm minding my own business, and I get this text from Jamie, which is not unusual because we text all day long. But anyways, I get this text from Jamie, and it's a video. And I click on the video, and all of a sudden, it's like,
you need yourself a headshot. You need yourself a headshot. You need yourself a headshot. A headshot. A headshot. You need yourself a headshot. You need yourself a headshot. You need yourself a headshot.
Okay, in my defense, let me just say I had a ton of coffee and caffeine that day. Me and caffeine, well, that's what you get. So what happened was I'm riding around with my husband. We keep seeing these campaign signs for this woman running for office. And it was not a professional headshot. It was like this really old glamour shot that looked like it was taken in her bedroom. It was really strange to see it on a political campaign. But the whole time I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, this headshot does nothing for your campaign. Like, if anything, it's negative because it does not build rapport with me at all. I don't see you as a professional when you don't even have a professional headshot.
So everything that Jamie said is absolutely right. You need a headshot. And when we say headshot, I'm not talking about a picture, your last updated family picture. Nope. I'm talking about a professional headshot, not a selfie, not, definitely not with your kids, not just you and your husband, just you. You alone, a friendly headshot. Please don't get too artsy with this, like a nice friendly headshot that makes someone look at you and want to work with you. I know that every time that I go on a website, when I see who it is that I might be potentially hiring, it makes me feel a lot more comfortable when doing so.
Right, and so here's the thing. Here's the do's. We could talk about the do's and don'ts, but we're going to talk about the do's in your headshot. When somebody is looking at your website and they look at your picture, that is the first experience that they have with you, and they want to see that you're approachable and that they can connect with you.
Mm-hmm.
So I always say, have a smile so that you seem approachable. However, some people are more pensive and and they don't want to smile. But at least don't give the angry face. Like, I've seen some headshots where they're like, and I'm like, sorry, I don't want to hire you.
Or the really artsy one where they're like looking down like this. No,
yeah,
make eye contact.
I mean,
yeah.
If you've ever watched The Voice, you've got to look at people in the eye, right?
Yeah.
Or else you're not going to establish a connection with them.
Right. Agreed. Cheers.
Agreed. You know, one other thing that I was thinking of, Anna, have you ever been, you go to this high-end salon, but before you went to the high-end salon, have you ever been to a salon where the person you're getting a haircut, you've never been there before, and the person you're getting a haircut from does not have her hair styled very well at all? Like, it looks like she rolled out of bed, and it looks horrible, dead ends, all that stuff, and you're going, oh my gosh, like, I'm getting my hair cut by somebody who does not even have her hair professionally done.
Yeah.
And so that's sort of the same thing with a headshot. It's like, wow, I'm getting professional pictures from somebody that doesn't even have a professional picture themselves.
Right. You need to show your clients that you value it as much as you want them to value it.
Right. So all in all, the biggest thing is that you need to be yourself. So I would say, don't dress up in something that really isn't you. Make sure that you're wearing something that portrays who you are. And make sure that you're approachable. That doesn't mean that you have to have this big, crazy smile on your face like I would, but at least be approachable enough that I would want to come to you, or anybody would want to come to you, and you seem friendly.
Yes, exactly. So if you don't have a headshot yet, here's a couple things that you need to do right now. Get one. No, I'm just kidding. But, so this is a great, great thing to do with another local photographer. We're talking all the time about building community with local photographers, and this is a great place to start. So actually, my little local group and I, we all met up in Boston, which we all know is like the most beautiful city ever, and we all took turns taking each other's headshots. So we all came with, a couple of them met earlier and got hair and makeup done. So that's the other thing, is really put yourself together. You don't have to get full makeup or anything like that, but put yourself together. If you look at either Jamie or my headshots, you can tell we probably look a little bit better than we do in person. But that's okay. You are putting your best face forward. You are putting your best face forward. And so it's okay to get a little bit more done up than you normally do and go have this fun evening. Like we went, me and these girls, we went to Boston. We all took each other's headshots and then we went to dinner afterwards. And it was so much fun. And then we all had updated, gorgeous headshots.
Mm-hmm.
The
And
other,
even if you don't have a local group, you can still connect with somebody one-on-one.
yes, just one-on-one you can do it. And then if worse comes to worse and you do not have any photographer friends and you have nobody you can barter with and you have nobody or you can't afford to pay somebody to do it, there's one last resort, and that is to set up your camera, A, on a tripod, or B, on a husband, and and have your husband take your headshot. I did this when I was first starting out. I set up my camera exactly how I wanted it to be. For the area that I was sitting, I had my husband sit where I was going to sit, and I
did this too.
I did all of that, and then all he did was take the pictures.
Yep.
And they're
Absolutely.
capable enough to do that, believe it or not. So
Yes, they can push a button. It is
they
possible.
can. So that's what you need to do ASAP if you don't already have it on
Okay.
there.
And one more thing that I do want to add, you're going to regret this if you don't do it. Make sure that the colors that you wear reflect your brand, okay? Because even if you haven't gotten your brand all figured out and your website, yes, and your website isn't all figured out, at least know the colors that you want to use on your website so that you can dress the part. And one last tip, as Anna said, we got our hair done, we got our makeup done, but we wanted to still look like ourselves. Like, I didn't have this crazy updo that I never do, right?
Right.
So you want to make sure that your headshot is not so good that when the person meets you in person, they're going to be like, ooh, who are you?
Right.
Okay, so it still needs to reflect who you are.
Yes. All right. That's it. That's a wrap. Go
That's
get
a
her.
wrap.
Go
All
get her done. Get your headshot.
And in the comments below, let us know. Have you already done your headshots? If so, who did them? A local photographer or a husband tripod?
Husband tripod. Okay. Cheers.
Cheers.
We're out. Peace. You cheers like really far. You're like
I don't know where I'm supposed to be, hon. I can't see it on mine. I'm going
the
all
edge
the
of the
other way.
screen. Like this. See? There. Perfect. No, you're off. If you can't see your mug, then I can't see it. There. Boom. Cheers. Boom. You need yourself a headshot. You need yourself a headshot.
You have to do that, and then we'll